Alright, here we go. Camera looks like it's working. Let's check out the actual stream here. What it is about black shirts in this camera. Anyways, let's get looking at these animals we got creeping around out here. Got the feeder DLC. I think I might try and turn this light off for this, just to see what this looks like. And then try vice versa. Nope, that doesn't do it, does it? Alright, let's try this. And it's delayed, so I gotta give a minute and then look over. Nope. We're just gonna have to remember not to wear black shirts. Anyways, let's see what we got deer-wise. I think just 199 is the biggest we got. What time we rocking? What I was gonna do is go to my Layton Lakes, take some of those tents and set them up 200 meters away. Let's see how far this one is. This one might even be perfect. It might not even be. Yeah, there's no sense in getting a tent for that one. Alright, let's go back. Well, or should I take something out here while I'm here? I forget what the eating time is for a deer. I need to get my other phone. I got a phone that has a little app for this game. It tells me those things. I'll grab it here after I... Alright, let's make sure these structures really reduce hunting pressure, and let's take this bad boy out. I should have two. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that second shot I got off was a buck as well. I know the first shot was the biggest buck down there, but I'm pretty sure my second one I let go was somewhat where I wanted it to go. Alright, we got one. Yeah, I shot him while he was laying down, so that's probably the biggest one there. Alright, let's go back and see if we can find the actual blood trail. And I also want to, okay, the hunting pressure does stay relaxed like I wanted it to. This grass makes it so hard to see the actual blood spots. So I don't know if I've already lost the guy I was looking at. Alright, I think, yep, found another blood spot, so we're on the right trail here. Why is it not lighting up and telling me where to look, though? That's odd. That's so bizarre that it's not giving me the cone like it should. Try the footprints here and see if it cones up for me. Oh, even the footprints aren't putting... That's weird. There must be some sort of... something that needs to be patched with all the new stuff they've been doing to the game, but thank goodness I have that perk where the things pop up 2 or 3 lines ahead. So I don't necessarily need the cone as bad as another might. But still, this is going to be a problem if you don't just knock them down right away. Okay, maybe it's because of the time of day. Alright, I'm tripping. That's why it wasn't showing up. I was like, man, this is going to be hard. That does make me feel better. And 2 knocked down right away. Oh, you better shut your mouth, deer. Or bear. Deer, what am I talking about? You're lucky I didn't want to take that. Because I don't feel like chasing you and I'm not sure how good of a hit and I don't have the right gun. Yada, yada, yada. Excuses, excuses. But it is what it is. Now that we have cleared out some animals here, let's go check out and see what this one's all about. Place a waypoint so I know how quick to approach it. Let's go see what... Man, this joystick's wobbly. Let's go check the other feeder and see what's there at this time of day. Almost time to go sit in a stand, put one in the air. I always wait for the 10-minute mark. I post these videos up at YouTube afterwards, and the people I watch always talk about the first 10 minutes being the most heavily monitored and the reason why people get issues. So bake up before, and we can wait 10 minutes out in the woods before we put something in the air. Gotta find a nice stand and scan these woods. I'm running until I get about 225, then we'll put it in creep mode and start looking for them. I just got the feeder DLC and seeing what's popping up. I got plenty of deer. I put out 2 feeders in between a little route I can run back and forth, and so far we've had a pretty good little herd show up at both of them. Alright, we're getting closer. Let's slow her down and start peeking in there. Nothing should be scared off by me at this distance, but once we get around 175, 150, we'll put it into even slower mode and start keeping an eye out. I have stands at both feeders I've put up. But oh, I have my bow and arrow, right? Yeah. depending on what this situation is looking like, we might not hit the stand and just use the old bow and arrow. But I try to use one or the other at least to for hunt pressure. Now there should be a 200 rated buck somewhere around the front. I went back and forth to these. There he is, I bet. I went back and forth. Nope, that's the 171 guy, so he's more over here. I've went back and forth to these two spots I have set up several times before. Yesterday when I was last playing this game, I got the DLC late at night. I didn't even know it was released, so I didn't really get to enjoy it too much. I didn't even stream it or record it. There he is. There he is. Keep an eye on this guy. Make sure he don't freak out. Could actually already go ahead and take my shot probably, but I think we're going to get up in here and try and take out a couple like we did in the last one. See if we can make it up in this stand. I did last time without startling any of them, as long as I'm calm on the approach in. And then we'll peek around. I'm pretty sure the 201's the biggest, but we'll make sure before we take any sort of shot. How far are we from this stand? Make sure it says he's calm. Creep right on in here. Come on, I'm almost there. Don't click off on me now. You guys like just messing with me, huh? Alright, we made it, it looks like. Calm all the way, not even a threat at all. Last time that didn't do anything. This time, still calm. Alright. We got a couple 190s, and the 201 is the best. I know for sure we'll get to 201. I might be able to get all 390s. Talking crap, I don't think so on that. The one's headed in the back. We'll have a strategy going into it. I'm shooting the biggest one first, getting the for sure kill shot. Then we're shooting his buddy behind him. And I was going to say this guy's laying down. That gives us an extra second, but he heard me talking. He hears me plotting on him. Anyways, let's get to the action. Zooming out actually gives me the benefit in this scenario. Oh, where'd the other guy go? Come on, die quick. I don't want to chase you everywhere. Go ahead and die already. Alright, I do think he fell down there. Let's grab this sucker first. I shouldn't have wasted all them shots. I should have got a better shot at him. He's going to be ranked super low. Just because of the multiple shots, bad shots, etc. But that's alright. Oh, and we got a celebratory time going on here. Here we go. I thought he dropped shortly after we lost sight of him. Yeah, bronze at best. I'm cool with that. No worries, no worries. Let's head back to the Spizot. It is kind of hard to figure out where I'm at, get my bearings with nighttime and everything, but get it figured out. Yeah. I'm not for sure of all the species on this map, but theoretically, if there's different animals feeding all day long, these stands should be busy almost all day. All right, this guy, I'm saying silver, but he might be gold. Yeah, silver, 193. That's just pessimistic. That's no fortune telling. All right. So, let's go grab these tents. Just because it'll be cheaper to time skip, we'll at least do one tent, whichever one's the furthest away. So let's go grab a tent. Layton Lake, we have plenty there. I should be able, let's see which one I'm picking up here. I don't want to pick up the worst one. I thought I went to Layton Lake. Oh yeah, I did. The map just got to adjust. Alright, no, I still like this spot, I believe. Alright, if I zoom out, some of the other stuff will leave, but these will still stay on here. I know I need to come here for the bear. I might knock that out while I'm here. No, feeders have a certain percentage. I might as well take advantage of them. We can come back and do the bear task afterwards. But I need to figure out which one we're going to take. Actually, I'm just going to take this one. I know it's... The only problem is... Man, there's a lot of stands set up. But no worries. We can always come collect the stands too. It's not like we can't rebuy them and reset them. They're more beneficial now over there on my feeders. I'll have to do a gator run on the Emerald Coast. Make some money. Do all the things I want to do here. Dismantle, alright. Let's take this to the other map. Are you sure that's where you want to go? I'm pretty sure, man. Take me down south. Alright. Even though it's a night time. Alright, let's check the distance between the two because they're pretty. 9-minute walk. What's this one say? 9-minute walk. Alright, so we can't go by that. We're going to have to actually see. Alright, this one is 500 meters. I think the other one's closer, but we're about to find out. $500 meters and 510. Well, it really doesn't matter, does it? Well, we're at least going to make it closer. Be somewhat beneficial. I'm not going to lay it down right next to the cabin. The main reason why I got it was to skip ahead by hours and get a discount, but still. Might as well at least make it closer for one. We're going to try and do around about 300 meters just to be super safe on any spawning in scare of anything of that nature. It'd be a lot better in the daylight knowing where I'm placing it, but we can always readjust it. Nothing's permanent out here in these woods. Alright. Now's about when we want to start looking for a good spot. And right here looks like it might be it. Oh, there we go. We got it dropped. Now, let's put these nighttime goggles on. Oh shit, I want it in the storage. Alright. Now I'm pretty sure that the animals are spooked and, well, actually I can do a quick hour wait. That ain't gonna hurt nothing. But before I do that, let's put on the goggles, which, I mean, I don't mind doing this. I've done it so many times. I know as I say that I mess it up. I don't mind doing this. I've done it so many times. But it is a weird way to set things up. That being said, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't even sleep. What the hell am I doing? I mean, I guess technically I didn't try it without sleeping. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to go up here and peek at it. I mean, this is my first time running it. We're learning it as we go. I mean, it might already have new spawns and things. Why didn't it let me go up and down? Alright, now it is. That was weird. I feel like there's some bugs in the game right now. Alright, here we go. I mean, I was hitting the crouch button over and over, and it was having no effect. But it's alright as long as we crouch now. No complaints. I think I'm actually wasting my time creeping in here like this. We just had quite the harvest in this area, and I can't see him coming back this fast. But oh, and I need to get my phone so I can look up those different feed times. See what different animals come through here. We'll get it after the smoke sesh. Or after the next kill cycle. Yeah, I'm thinking there isn't going to be anything back here yet. I need to go ahead and, which we'll finish it out. I'm already here. There might be something surprising me. Do I have the call on me? Yeah, I still have the call. If I knew what animal was in the region that ate this late, I could call it in. Yeah, I'm not even sure what animals eat at this hour. We're already here, so like I said, we'll go up in and peek around from the stand, but Examine tracks. And I don't think the rabbits ate from it, but I definitely seen some rabbits hanging out with the deer, turkey, plenty of deer. I've watched all the grinding videos on how to set up your, your grinds and all this, and I think that what one thing they leave out is they have tons of kills. So I'm gonna do multiple maps. I'm gonna do one the way they advise, and I'm not gonna kill anything under a certain mark. And then another map, I'm just gonna slaughter everything, females, males, and just try and keep getting respawns. And we'll see how it works with my own first-hand experience, or experiment, I should say. But I don't want to doubt the tried and true methods. I just think that's something they overlook, is that I think the game rewards them for the thousands of kills they have. I set up a perfect grind, was only killing golds and above, and I just shot the map down to where there was nothing but some bronze, silvers, and some does, and I wasn't getting any sort of big spawn back. So like I said, we'll try both methods and I'll report how it works for me. This nighttime movement out here. So before we head to the other feeder, since we got some kills, I'm gonna do a little sleep, even if it's only an hour or two, just to see what that does. And it would probably be smart to see what other animals potentially feed in this area. I mean, hell, whitetail might be the only deer-like animal. I'm trying to think I know there's not moose, there's not elk or anything like that. Whitetail might be the only deer type animal on this map for this feeder. We'll see. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. That's how we gonna get it figured out, man. Alright, quick nap and then head over to this one. We'll give it 2 or 3 hours, so we're almost at 2000. We'll take it, see what's out in the midnight hour. We'll throw in 7 just for the luck. Alright. Set it up for my other feed. Get the closer height. And we're off to the races, which I got a good feeling besides whitetail, nothing feeds in this region. But we're going to find out. Did I set up the right? Yeah. It's not that big of a deal, plus the wind's going horrible. I need to look up, I looked up all the distances of noise scare. I should probably do some research of what scent. Looks about to be 100 meters before they recognize you by smell, which that obviously could have been the run too. I wasn't creeping in. It's coming in like a man without a care. So we're one day, game day, and debate is fine. So it looks like we have several days worth of bait usage. We might actually let it run over here go do our bear challenge at Layton Lake and then come back and see what they look like after a couple game days of feeding them. I was thinking they were going to run out way faster than that, but are you by yourself, girl? I knew you weren't behind. I'm pretty sure that you're not behind a tree. You're not behind a tree. Ooh, we get you to calm down. We might take a little bow shot on you. I have to at least get close enough to where it'll let me put the ring around you. I don't know if it's going to be able to do that though with the scent. That's crazy that you could have have a light just coming off your head into the middle of a super dark forest and sneak up on anything. Why is it not letting me zoom you in? Did I get behind a tree or something here? I want to say at 50 meters, I should have no problem getting it to zero in even with the bow. We'll come up to this tree here. Alright. First off, can we highlight it? Yes, we can. Alright. Yeah, there's something there that's blocking it. Oh well. At least we didn't scare off everything. But I did fast forward it, I believe, so I should. I should have a different look out here if a different look is going to happen or be available. But I'm going to go find out. We're going to do this run. I'm going to grab my phone, find out when bears hunt or feed on Layton Lake. We're going to take that barrel, give it a test run, get the gun, because there's a mission where I have to get quick kills on so many bears with a certain gun. We're going to kill 2 bears, 1 rock, 1 stone. Alright, let's get up in this here and peekaboo around too, which once again, I don't think there's too many deer type animals outside of whitetail on this map. Look at that American flag waving proud. I do know when I was looking it up, whitetail have 2 different feed times. Now I don't know if that'll be different herds, even if they're in the same area. I would assume not, but there might be like a fabled or mythical that only feeds once instead of twice. I don't know how the game works. You're talking to a noob here, man. Oh, snap. What's this guy doing? Right, let's get up in here and see if we can see. Don't run yet, fool. Which it was a female bear, so it's not like it can be diamond or anything. I think it's impossible for the female to be diamond. Alright, this was the direction. There she is. Oh, we got a couple of these suckers out here messing with my stand. Let's see which one's biggest. Alright, we got a potential 17, 14, 16, and a 15. Oh, don't run off, you big chicken. Well, guess what we're about to do? We're about to try and track you back. Come on, you big chickens. Don't be afraid. They can smell me like crazy. That's why they're not going to get near me. And I don't even have the right gun. Horrible shot. I think it killed him already, yeah. I'll take it. It's a bad gun and a bad shot, and it still got the job done. Turn this call off, guys. Don't keep coming over towards me. Get back now. Now, from my understanding, you get better results from the more destructible stand, but supposedly this stand should withhold the bear attack. There shouldn't be anything wrong with this, not stand, feeder. But I'm new to this. We'll check it out. I believe when you have one of the feeders that can be destroyed, when it is destroyed, it pops up a little message. I watched some reviews and some people, what would you call it, content creators who had early access. Seen them messing around with it. It looks too good to be true. From the short time I've been fooling around with it, I've definitely been happy with it. I thought the electric call was almost like a cheat, but it's nowhere near. And yes, I see it over there. I just wondered what this is. What's a blood splatter? What is this? Carcass? Aw. I guess that's where they eat, because I didn't put this here. You sucker bears drag your dead animals over here and think that's going to be cool? Not cool, guys. So I had to take your buddy out. Yeah, so now my deer feeding spot is a bear need zone. Oh well. We'll come out here at night and get some kills. Bears usually pay good too. Yeah. A little over $1,000. And the feeder, well, I can't see that one, so we'll just go look at the food in this one. The feeder ain't went nowhere. Oh yeah, 83%. I was gonna guess it at 90, but shoot, 83 ain't bad at all. So let's ride back up here to the top and check this bad boy out. Now that we've skipped a little time. Bunny rabbit running off on me. Speaking of running off, now that one, even though I didn't have the time to get the shot I wanted, I still got the biggest bear out of the herd, and the wind was awful. This one coming in, we got the wind perfect. Let's put this out here. And get back to hunting. Peekaboo, what's going on up here? Any bears around? Heck, I might not even, as long as they can't destroy it, which the earlier one wasn't destroyed. Look at that bear, ain't it? Yep. Yeah, so as long as they don't destroy them, hell. Yeah, totally fine. Yeah, so that, oh man, there's a spot on Layton Lake that's loaded with whitetail, and it has a spot where a diamond bear I let live free. I just took a picture of it because of one of my hunting buddies. He likes the bear. But now that it's not a mission, I won't get penalized for going back in there and killing it. I wonder if that fox was... Anyways, I see the pluses all around. Nice and calm. I'll keep an eye on this guy as I try to creep in. Is my guy down? No, my guy wasn't down. I thought he was down. Nice and calm. Step around the log. I'm gonna have to get another bow set up for bigger animals. If I can come out and bow hunt both without having to take the time to re-arrow it, I just quick wheel different bows. Creeped in no problem, calm all the way. 100 meters now, we'll start to take it a little easier. Yeah, still mating call, no warning call. Nice and calm all the way. Ooh. Settle down, buddy. It's all gravy. There's no male here, is there? Oh yeah, there is a male hidden in the back. I'll creep real easy. And even if they run off again, I can always use the call. That's crazy that doesn't scare them off, but in the past it seems to, as long as I make it to it, it's all good. Yep, mating call it is, no warning. Let's see what else is out here. Well, we're at least going to get another bear, which I don't have any clue if a 15 bear is good. I forget what the last bear I just shot at was, but which is usually in the middle towards the lower, so I'm going to guess it'd be a 16 bear. Lucky to be 17. It says it's a medium. Although that one's in front of it, I should be able to get a good... Yeah, I can get a good shot on you. Alright. Ooh, I don't like that, though. Okay, there we go. That's not that bad. Whoops. Yeah. We're gonna let that one go. Tell me the one didn't run far. Come on. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Now comes the fun part. I thought I had I had to shoot him in a weird angle, but I thought I had a decent shot on him. I didn't think he'd run too far from me. Y'all dropping off your carcasses again. Alright, where was he at? He was on the back side. Oh yeah, I got a good shot. Where'd he go? Nope. Looks like I might have got two, because that looks like that's one right over there. And nope, here's something they was eating on. There was only one male and two females, so we'll know if this was the... Where does it say? Yeah, male. Alright, so this is the guy I shot. Now... should I fast forward it another hour or two and then see what we got, or... Let me grab my phone. It has the times that they eat and everything, and we'll check out the whitetail time. Alright. Let's see here. Call of the Wild. Reserves. First things first, we'll see what animals. I should probably get up in this stand. If I don't scare anything off. I mean, I know nothing's going to come around, but why not at least be smart and be hidden if they do? While I look this up here. Alright. So, the only animal, yeah, I was right. The only animal like, deer-like animal is the whitetail on Mississippi, so we only got to worry about their feed times. It looks like the bear and maybe the wild hog might hit those, but I don't see alligators or anything coming up to them. I might be wrong. So... whitetail has 2 feeding times. It's 0400 to 8 and then 14 to 21. So we're going to go to 0500 hours and go hit up both feeders again. We might as well check the bears while I'm here just to get what their hours are. Ooh, there is a great one bear on this, it looks like. This map. Okay. That's starting to make it worth a little bit of my time here. Feed time is 2000 hours to 4. Okay. Does that overlap with the deer? Because that'll be a problem. Nope. Perfect. So it's almost like they rotate. One comes in, other goes out. We good. I almost forgot what time I just said. I said, oh, 400 hours. I was like, damn, I just put it up. I mean, which it would only take a second to redo, but. Anyway, man. Well, oh, I thought it was going to be a bunny rabbit running off. I was going to say, let me guess. Bunny rabbit. Alright, let's get back to this whitetail grind here. 5 a clizzy. Sneak in on these son of a gizzies. Is it still dark out here? Nah, it's got that little dusk action going on. Which one did I kill last? I killed up here last, so let's take it down here. Get a fresh look at... Oh, actually, let's go whichever one the wind's moving best at. Southwest. Yeah, up there is probably the best. I'm lying, man. I'm going to the one I killed. Least recently. I don't even know a good way to say that. Yeah, the wind ain't the best coming in at it, but it ain't the worst. Ooh, God, yeah, we gotta take that off. That'll hurt you. It ain't me, and I ain't tripping them. That was somebody humming along with that Southern Delta music playing. I feel like there was some hum-alongs with it. But the way they made them them instruments just sing along, I'm not sure if there was human humming or not. But gun to head, had to make a choice. I'm going with humming was there. They was humming along. Alright, we get around 2.25. We put them brakes on. Start slowing it in for the hike. We do 2.5. Be on the safe side. Ooh, what are you doing? Ooh, they from all over direction. Y'all settle down. Go to your feeder. What are you doing out this far anyway? You know you're supposed to be over there. You ain't supposed to be out here in these woods. Get now. Get over onto the feeder. Y'all make me feel like I can't move. I still got 200 meters to go. Oh. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Horrible shot. Come on. Which that was a dumb move. I should have let him continue his way on out to the feeder, but that was one of the bigger deer I'd seen in a minute. We got excited. Dang it, man. That should be enough to... Yeah, he's going to die. It's a medium blood rate. Come on. You got this. Oh, yeah, he ain't going far. Oh, he's already in the old sights. What's his buddy doing down here? $193. That thing looks like a cat, but it's probably a bunny rabbit. Better let me lock in on this sucker. Might have to get him too. Why ain't y'all down here at the nice feeder I got set up for you boys? I forget where it's even at. Oh yeah, right here. I know I done put the scale on you. That's all right. I got the big daddy, that's all I need. That's not a bunny rabbit, that's a gray fox. 193 can get it too, but I'm gonna put too much heat and pressure on it, so I gotta lighten up. We might be able to walk in with a bow though. Or put the call out on my feeder and creep back in the... Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll put my caller out here. Wind's perfect. They're not going to see me. Yeah, it's a mating call. That's not a warning call. That's sad. I got so excited over a 230 buck. That just shows you. Look, and it didn't even... That's because of my shot. Man, getting that excited over a silver. Alright, let's see if I can bring them towards my stand. But before I do that, I'm going to crawl back up in here, away from them. Or at least get a good distance before I start it. That way we don't have any conflicting interests, you understand? Give them the proper opportunity to make it to the feeder. I got too excited there. I seen that too. I'm gonna have to get a little bit of patience. I'm just so used to seeing these crappy deer. I see anything remotely in the twos, I'm like, he's gotta go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's see if this is working. We want to get them to march towards the feeder. Nope. Nice and stubborn. Says I'll post up right here. I could care less about your feeder. Come on, buddy. It's a nice feeder. Check it out. Now I'm just going to have to go around and get that sucker when it's time to leave. Yeah, when I first came on this Mississippi map and built this stand right around this corner, I wasn't even paying attention. I was looking out on the field before I had the feeder out there at a small deer population, small herd, and they creeped right in, stood right in front of me, scared the crap out of me. I had two nice big gold bucks in it. A week later, the feeder pack comes out. Well, this is a must-have spot to place them. And I was right by assuming that the morning population would be different than the afternoon population. Anyways, ramble on. Let's go gather this up. I'm not that deer ain't even worth killing. We're not gonna take him out. How many would be worth bow taking, I guess, but is he worth the hike and the travel? He is laying down. Nah, we'll let him live. For now. We'll peep other stands. You'll know there's a nice feeder right over yonder. You get hungry, run out of grass over there. You'll make yourself at home. Eat up some of them nice pellets I done put in there for you, buddy. Alright now, it's been good talking to you. Let's hit up this other spot, hot spot right up yonder. Placed a waypoint where 77% bait ran through, so I already got the next objective at hand, tackling that bear mission. What's the money looking like? Yeah, we're gonna have to do a alligator grind or two, or crocodile grind or two, and set up a few things the way I want them. And I believe these things, over a very short time period, will pay for themselves. I mean, the ability to have these stands bringing in herds. Dang it, I know you're gonna... they always do that. Glitch out on me as soon as... He wasn't the only one, though. There's something else tripping out about. That was a rookie mistake, though. Next time we'll know to have the bow and arrow in hand. Because I can shoot it off, and that range is not going to scare the main objective, which we're coming in way too hot on. I hear something barking. I don't know if it's real life or game. Interesting. At this time zone so far, we're over an hour into feed zone, and both feeders have been empty. But the afternoon feed, we had 2 herds. It looked like I brought together 2 different groups that usually don't feed together. Yeah, I heard something again there. We'll go one ear, although that's not the best idea because the way the game's set up, if something's on my right side, I won't hear it. But I feel like there's something in real life outside my house, and that's more important than getting a big deer on this game. Relatively empty so far. Huh. Odd. Had the same thing on both feeders. But, I mean, these things haven't even been out here for 1 day, so... Or, in game. Well, no, I guess when I reset the time... No, I didn't go a whole day forward. I just went feed cycle forward. So, yeah, it hasn't even been out here a whole day. Thinking let it have 2 or 3 in-game days to let animals naturally come across it. We got a bunch of little rabbits out here getting a grub on. That should be some good bow target practice. That's way too far for a bow. I want to target that small anyways. Alright, let's see what the other time was. I believe it's right after they drink, so I'm going to say around 1 p.m. Should be 1,300 hours, but we'll double check. I know it's different on Mississippi because for whatever reason the gators run off the, they have a 1 hour window shorter on their drink time. But their second feed time. So we'll go right in the middle of their feed time. We'll do 17:30. And I quit hearing the whatever I was hearing as soon as I took the headphones off. 17:30. Ooh, and it's already up to 750. We're going to have to go to a different map, and this is going to get to the point where it's not even worth doing the sleeps if we're not getting big, nice animals off of it. I just need to have others set up. Let these run for a couple days. Go do some missions on Hirschfeld and Leighton Lake. Now that I got these feeders to knock certain tasks out. And yeah, just keep doing the cycle. I don't see why the feeders have to be limited to one map. My grind can incorporate several maps. I didn't even check going into this, but I picked the right wind at this time of day for this one. Happy little accident. Yep, and they're back. The crew. It just wasn't their time of day. They like this afternoon feed sesh. We'll keep an eye on this big guy, or little guy I should say, as I creep into the stand. Keep him nice and calm. Relax. It's all about relax. Stay calm, eat, do your thing. I'm gonna find my way up here and just hang out for a little bit. See what you and your buddies is doing. I feel like the herd is a little smaller this time. I guess I did kill two out here. I'm forgetting the two biggies I took out, so they're already missing. But yeah, so far I'm just seeing that little two-piece, and I feel like we had a herd out here yesterday. Hunting pressure isn't that intense. But after we run this, I'm excited to go knock that bear mission out anyway, so that'll give them time to load up here. Whoops, I'm being a little careless. Nice and calm. It's wild. There's nothing out here. And yesterday we had, I'm going to say at least 10 deer. And I feel like that's lowballing it. They just said, not today. And I know I didn't kill any more than 3. I think it was only 2, but there's no way it was more than 3. We're going to take a bow shot at this guy. If I'm good enough to hit him with the bow, it just wasn't his time to be here. I didn't hit him, did I? I sure did. I should have aimed high like I did with him. Oh well, now I'm just wasting arrows. That was a pretty good shot on him, though. And that doesn't, almost 0 heat because hell, I was in the stand and I was using a bow and arrow. If he would have, which I wouldn't have took that shot if he'd have been a big buck. I would have shot him with a gun, let's be real. But if he'd have been a big buck and I wouldn't have wasted all those sucker shots on the doe afterwards, that would have been a little clip worthy. How far was the shot? Where's the distance? 85 meters with a bow and arrow. Not bad, not bad. Oh, you're not telling me it hit the... What? Heart shot? No wonder he dropped like that. Oh, dang. That... Why did I have to mess that clip up with shooting the doe so many times? I land another one. Note to self. Let it ride. Well, that was a hell of a long distance shot for a bow, for me anyways. I mean, I'm sure there's way more impressive ones out there, but that was clip worthy for myself. Oh snap, I ain't even running the right way. As always, we'll run into about 250 meters and then we'll put the creep on. This one's going to be a little more challenging because of the wind. I always tell myself I need to bring like scents and scent masks, but we never do. Little disappointed in today's feeder back there on the second half of the day. It is, afternoon feed time. We'll see what this one up ahead's looking like. And at least it did have deer at it. Ooh. Well, maybe we'll scare him towards the feeder. Oh, well, no, I'm getting excited. That's the same guy I killed last time, so they did respawn him in. I can't get too hype over a daggone. They got me in picture mode. Where's the other male over here? What's he look like? There he is. Alright, so, I mean, although they are nothing to really brag about, they are getting bigger. I'll give them that. And although they might not be at my feeder today, They're around this area, so they're going to get caught up in it. Let's go over here and finish off this peak. They might have already ate. I do believe they ate earlier last time. It's crazy these are just kind of hanging out as close as they are. If I find that one big sucker, we might go ahead and take him out. No, I really shouldn't. Too much heat pressure. But I will try a bow and arrow on this fool if he wants to keep testing me. Get out of the way, pretty girl, and you're going to scare this guy off. Oh, and he has to dip behind the tree as soon as I get a shot on him, huh? Alright, there you are. Come right to here and stop. Right there. Stop. Oh, and we got him. See if we can find the blood over here. I gotta generalize where he was, but if not, we can come back to it and find it. So that was worth it. One of these guys will peek at him as we're going. .183 and a .232. What in the hell are you doing, crazy lady? Pretty sure mine was a .230 as well, the one I shot, so. And his blood rate is going extremely low. I'm not sure if this guy even does. We might be going on a wild goose chase here. I thought I hit him way better than that, but it's finally going down. Should be hitting the 50-25 within the next couple blood checks. There we go. So it went a weird way here. Okay, still on the same path. Yeah, you get the tracking perks up. It's better than the dog almost. I mean, maybe a dog at max level with the everything just ideal. Might be able to track a tad better than me with these perks, but and don't get it twisted. I don't need these things I'm hitting. I mean, I see it way in front of me. I just do it because if I need to go back and I get lost, it seems to help if you have the route mapped up and ready to go. But now this is probably going to be a way lower score because I know I had to get a bullcrap shot as far as I had to chase him. Yeah, bronze. Yeah, leg shot. Anyways, now with what I've seen about the bear and the deer that they share, well, no, I got a free bear pin. We'll go ahead and put it out there. It'll be all right. And I'm pretty sure I done scared off anything that would be at this feeder, but we'll peek at it while we're here. But yeah, the ability to set up zones where you want them is definitely going to make the grinding easier. I mean, I'm going to have to grind for some in-game currency. Like I said, take a trip down for crocodiles, but after that, and knocking out some of these missions, putting a barrel out where hogs feed, getting the time of day, going up there and arrowing out 3 or 4 of them for missions. Where's the actual feeder? I don't see it. Huh. I know it's over there. Where is that at? Nope. There we go. I see you now. And there is animal over here. There's no way I can hit that stand, is there? Where is the stand? Back this way, so to the right. I think that's it, but I'm not sure. I don't see why I can do that. It's nice and easy. Oh, you do it creeping. And the downward dog. Just go full speed with low visibility. It might be worth our time. We might get over there and see you. I mean, I don't even wish for great ones yet. I'm still waiting to see the diamond whitetail. Get a few diamonds under our belt, then I might get greedy and wish for a great one. But yeah, we still hunting the diamonds. Alright, now that I can see this, we'll put a clip back on this guy so I know how far away we are. Alright. As long as we're not getting much closer than what we were when we looked at him, where we was. Boy, this grass definitely makes it rough. And we're in a basically flat field, and from a standing position, it's hard to get a visual on them. But this tower here eliminates all those problems. Wouldn't mind getting a tag on them so that way I could see their attention, etc. But I have a feeling we're cool. They haven't given any sort of warning call or anything. And let me just make sure. I'm pretty sure I got the call on whitetail right now, but yep. So we can drop that from up the top of the tower if need be. Might not be a bad idea to drop it anyways. Bring him in, hit him with the bow. I don't know. We don't want to make this a dead zone. Was that a warning? Nope. We all gravy. What's the wind going to be like? The wind's going to be fishy. But not undoable. I'm honestly excited for setting up these different locations and things. Ooh. See, there's quite a few out there. At least this is similar to what it was in the past, so. Actually, I wonder if it's it's probably too bright to use the nighttime. They'll just be blinding. Nothing spectacular, but quite a few, and that's a plus. Guess we'll take out the one semi-decent one. I don't know. Let them live, come back and see what's cracking. Once again, try with the bow, see if we can pull off an outstanding bow shot. The wind's not in my favor. There's not even any hunting pressure over there. And I like getting the kills. So I think we are going to take out this laying down guy. Say, where are you going, man? You shouldn't have got up. There you go. Now I gotta look back and see if any of your goofy buddies are still close enough. Nah. What's up with this bird, though? Oh, man. Did I get it in the air? Give me the damn door. I'm stuck. We got this sucker. Too bad it wasn't a weaker gun. Alright, now let's go get your deer, buddy. I don't know what it was going to let me. Alright, I believe this guy's... And now the crazy thing is I can, I see his little butt running by the road. At least there he is. But yeah, if I want to continue hunting these feeders, I can get the bear at night off of them. Where is my deer? Oh hell, that was weird. I was right on top of him. It didn't give me the glow. Alright. So now, let's head over to, well, let's first check and see what they're like. 64%. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so let's go on over to Layton Lake. Do I want to set up a deer stand for the feed and let the bears just come eat off that like it was? Or no, I got the one bear for free, or barrel for free. We're gonna use it. So let the map load in. Then I believe it's right deer over here, and the bear comes in right here, I believe. We got deer here. Might have been back here. Black bear, sleep zone, moose feed zone. Ooh, so I'm gonna get some moose and some bear around here. Oh no, that's right, I'm not putting up the feed. Putting up just the barrel. Alright. Well, that might be cool just to come up this direction. Where am I at again? Alright, I'm not in a tent. Alright, well here goes nothing. We're going to set up the barrel. Put the gun on that I need. Alright, so the mission... Two coyotes with a bow. 2 black bears. Does this have to be in a certain area? Looks like Layton Lakes is outlined, which is fine. That's where I want to do it anyways, but I think that has to do with where I'm at on the... Anyways, not important. Alright, next step, make sure we got the right gun, the 270. Alright, that shouldn't be too hard. Inventory, let's... Oh, I gotta get it out of my little box here. Put the old 270 on, get the barrel first, make sure we got the weight. I don't want to buy this thing. I think I already have one. And then the 270 I already have as well too. So alright, let's see. Bait barrel, tad too heavy. So what can we drop? The nighttime binoculars for now. Is that enough? Yep, that's enough. So we ain't even gonna worry about loading up with anything. Oh, I could. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. I could go ahead and put that one gun on. Nope. Although I could, I'm not going to. We're just going to set this up first and then we'll work on that. Probably should have took the four-wheeler. Because all we are doing is sliding out here to get everything set up. Then after it's set up, we'll come back through at the feeding times and get those kills we're looking for. How many bear? I think I had 4 or 5 at the last setup where I seen bear. I only have to get 2 with the quick kill, so that's going to make that mission quite a bit easier. Knocked out quite a bit faster. What's the wind looking like? Perfect. Where am I at on the map? I don't need to waste. Let's go ahead and finish what I was doing. There's a lot of hills right here. From my memory, this is the best spot for him. For those that just popped into the room, I'm setting up some of the new feeders to help do some of the missions I still don't have knocked out. On another map I have 2 zones for whitetail that have been working really good. I haven't spawned in anything worth bragging about, but as far as the pure number of whitetail surrounding the feeders, it has been impressive. So right now we're using the barrels and we're setting up for black bear kill. I gotta get 2 black bear quick kills with a certain rifle, and that is the goal at hand right now. If you're wondering why I'm out here in the middle of the night where you can't see anything, or what's going on, man? What you out here doing? Now where I'm at, how far is that from my stand? Yeah, I'll even be able to see it from my stand. Good looking out. I'll measure and see how far it is from my respawn point, because that's a big deal. We don't want to scare them off when we spawn into the tent. See what the heat is coming off this Xbox. Ooh, it's got the fans a pumping. That's alright. It's getting late here before too long. Get everything set up and we'll take a little break ski. Make this a nice digestible length clip. Nothing too crazy. Now, I can't lie, this would be nice if I had a better view of what's going on, but out here everything's super flat, so let's mark my first things first. Let's mark the stand, see how close we'll have to sneak up to. Almost 200 meters, that's fine. And let's see where the spawn spot is, which I have a feeling it's going to be perfect. Ooh, 229, a little rough. So we want to make sure we head that way towards the walk, or towards the stand. So once again, let's put it on the stand. Head out away from the tent. Alright, from here. Alright, this will have to work. Inventory. The bait barrel. Deployed. Let's fill this sucker up. Now what's better? I'm guessing meat scraps. I mean, hell, they was there at the other stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and do meat scraps. We ain't gonna be cheap. Now that we got the game feeder filled with bait, it will begin to attract animals. Some feeders will deplete when animals visits, others will dispense bait constantly over time. When a feeder becomes low on bait or empty, be sure to top it up again to keep it active. Well, alright. Sounds good, man. Now, let's check real fast and see what the bear feeding times are here. Which they're going to need at least a day to walk past it. They should be similar to what they were on the Mississippi one. Layton Lakes, Black Bear. Feed times from 2000 to 4. Oh, so they're just getting ready to start. Shoot. Let the games begin if I can make it over to my... Hell, let's go over to the camp. And I can get the equipment I need. We might hang out for a few more minutes, man. Beings that... Everything's just now getting set up. Alright, first things first. Let's get the gear. Storage gear. Let's weapons. We need this 270. Oh yeah. And of course we gonna need bullets. Let's find us some 270 bullets. Alright, which ones we want? We want penetration over expansion. Alright, I believe... Oh no, we want to have the nighttime goggles. Get a peek at what's going on in the dark. Is that everything we need? Sounds good. I already got the portable structure. Yeah, we're good. Let's put it on us. Inventory up. Top dog. Put some ammo on you. Whoopsie. Put a sight on you. Alright, we need your rifle scope. And we are good to go. Let's test it, make sure. Does it have the scope on it? Yes, it does. Wonder if we should put like an hour on us just to let it creep in there. Nah, we can be up here when it happens. It wouldn't hurt to put a dot on it though, so I know where to watch. But I do have a feeling it's going to be hard for it to find this early. It might be smart to go ahead and wait a day. And I'll know if it has any action within the, like I can just glance over there and check it, because this type of feeder, from my understanding, only loses bait when it's been ate on. So that should be nice and easy. A little way to tell. I don't know why, but I am extra hungry. I know I got snack food, but I'm wondering what type of good hot warm meal your boy has. Oh snap, I've been going to the totally wrong. I was like, alright, I can see this thing from here. This will be straight. Wrong. I'm going to this one. PM. Which I could go to this back one and call animals in, so it's... Oh no, actually I couldn't, because they don't hear the calls within 200 meters, so... Alright, that won't work. But... the what ifs on that don't matter, because that isn't what we was doing. We just got caught up headed towards the wrong stand. Understandable. Yeah, it's crazy. 2 hours just flies by on this game. There's something about being patient and stalking and moving slow that allows time to just creep by from a relaxed state. You know what would be way better, which I haven't even put on, would be to go ahead and load these night vision goggles up. Yeah, I'd say that feeder, I mean, hell, it hasn't been out there for 11 minutes to even attract bears yet, so. Let them run their natural course where they drink up here and do their thing, and from my understanding, once they run across it, they'll be drawn to it like magnets for their next feeding zone, so. Like I said, the other ones I've used work fantastically. They've been drawing them in, so we know for sure it works. I'll go ahead and get up in here and see what I'm going to get a view of once I do get them popping. It's a little far out. We might readjust it on the next one, bring it in a pinch. It was nighttime, I couldn't see, and it was water out there. But I'm happy with its placement. Let me see again real quick. I'm just picturing if I have to walk in and do the kill. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to set it up on a hill or something, because... Oh. Little moose family out here. Yeah, they're going to be easy to hit that nighttime mission with a feeder. I have that one where I need to kill from a blind with a shotgun. Yeah, I didn't know moose moved around as much at night, but yeah, they're going to be easy to get. Alright, well I think I'm going to take a little break here. And then we will check back on the feeding zones we put out and see what's going on.